So we know audio is 50% of the visual. So here are some tips and tricks when it comes to capturing really good audio for your video. So let's get right into it. So number one, it's knowing your microphone. So right now I'm speaking into a lavalier mic. The thing that's nice about lavalier mics is that they have generally a really big, wide pickup pattern. So this is nice if you need to mic up the groom or the bride on a wedding, mic up for an interview or any type of situation where you need to capture good audio of a talking head. A lavalier mic is nice because you can move around and still capture really good audio. So right now if I stand around and I just move around, as you can see, even though I'm not in the shot, you can still hear me clearly. Like I can move around and I can talk around, I can say hi, like things like that, and you can still hear me clearly. And this is the thing that's nice about lavalier mics, is that lavalier mics, they stay attached onto the subject. So whether you move or not, you can still capture really good audio. So the advantages of a lavalier mic is that you can pretty much move around and you will capture clean audio. But the thing that kind of sucks about the lavalier mics is that sometimes when people move around, you might hear rustling noises or you might capture unwanted noises. So this is where shotgun mics comes in. A shotgun mic, unlike the lavalier, it has a very direct pickup pattern. So basically, it will only capture audio that is in front of it. You're limiting the amount of sound that's actually coming into the microphone. So with the lavalier, it will capture anything that's around it. But shotgun mics, because it captures the sound that's coming from the front, this is nice for ambience because you can capture people walking, people drinking, people talking. So anything that has ambience, your shotgun mics are way better than the lavaliers. But of course, because the shotgun mics, because they capture the front, for vlogging, it works for the most of the time. But like before, if I need to move around and I need to be here and be there and kind of move around the frame, then the shotgun mic is kind of terrible for that because the pickup pattern is very specific with the shotgun mics. And as you can see, when you talk close to a shotgun mic, the sound generally sounds good. So when you talk close, the closer you talk to a shotgun mic, the more bass and more, more podcasty like your voice becomes. So with that being said, those microphones are the type of microphones that you should be using. So for miking up people for interviews or miking up grooms and brides, use a lavalier microphone. However, if you wanna capture ambient noise or even have a backup line of audio source, a shotgun mic is great for that. And shotguns, they typically come with a wind muff like this, so you can actually diffuse and really lower the chances of de-essing and reverbs and stuff like that. So going into the next tip, which is getting a clean audio. So whether you use a XLR cable or a XLR male to a 3.5mm jack, or whether you use a XLR to a RCA cable, getting a stereo output of the mixer into your field recorder, that is your main source of audio. Handhelds, whatever the microphone is. If you can get a stereo recording of what is being fed into the mixer, then that will give you the cleanest audio. If you have a lavalier mic or a shotgun mic, those sources of audio can be your backups. But if you have a mixer or a DJ who can patch you a stereo output, then that is your cleanest audio that you should be focusing on. And let's say for some odd reason you can't patch in somehow, then your worst case scenario, but this does work time to time, is actually taping the lavalier to a speaker. As long as you set the gain properly in your mixer or your camera for the lavalier mic, then this actually works. So all you have to do is you have to clip the lavalier onto the speaker, and then you can connect it to your lavalier. So whether that is your DJI mic or your Rode wireless Go's, or like your Sennheiser belt packs or Tascam DL20s, whatever the lavalier belt pack is, you can tape or clip your lavalier onto the speaker and then feed that through your recorder, and that you can use as a backup audio source for your video. I know this doesn't work all the time, so just keep in mind that this is your backup. So if you want the cleanest audio for live events and weddings and things like that, always get a field recorder with an XLR male to RCA or 3.5 or XLR to XLR, and that will give you the cleanest sound. And I just wanted to make this video for beginners and intermediates who wanted to increase their level when it comes to audio. So hopefully this video was helpful, and hopefully this video makes you realize that audio is just as important as having a good camera. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.